We need to talk.
Okay.
It's important.
Okay.
It's a sensitive topic.
Okay.
It involves the foundation of our family,
Okay.
as well as our marriage.
Then maybe we should wait for therapy to talk about it.
No. I have to get it off my chest now. But I'm afraid.
Of what?
You.
Me.
Your reaction. You always read into things. Take them personally when they were not meant that way.
Okay, I'll try to not hear what you're not saying. Spit it out already.
Well, let the chips fall where they may.
I'm all ears.
The dog is bored.
The dog is bored?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed.
The dog is a dog. Dogs don't get bored.
The dog is a vital, passionate creature. It deserves a stimulating environment in which to thrive.
Oh, I get it now. You're speaking in code.
Oi? Here we go again.
The dog is bored. By which you mean, I'm so bored I could gouge my eyes out with a bully stick.
By which you mean, sorry was the day I googled bully sticks and found out they were dried bull penises. I've distanced myself from the dog ever since.
By which you mean, don't be such a prude. No one's asking you to eat those doggy-style food porn snacks.
By which you mean, you love the dog more than me and it's not my imagination.
By which you mean, the dog loves me in a way you never did, even when things were still good.
By which you mean, if you keep bragging about how much fun you have together at the dog park on the weekends, I'll get you to a room.
By which you mean, why don't you bark and roll over and stick your legs up in the air when I come home the way she does?
By which you mean, I'm glad you and the dog have a barn animal snoring problem because I get our bedroom all to myself.
By which you mean, I'm glad the dog and I have a barn animal snoring problem because we get the guest room all to ourselves.
By which you mean, why is it okay for the dog to be emotionally needy but not me?
By which you mean, doggy daycare socialization is my way of not saying I want a threesome, an orgy, and to start swinging.
By which you mean, I'm sorry to break it to you but there's no such thing as doggy stripper poles. I checked online.
By which you mean, Charlie Brown was right. Happiness is a warm, shapely, oddly passionate puppy wife.
By which you mean, I never think it's funny when you say give the dog a boner. And not just because the dog is a female.
By which you mean, one of these days I'm going to strangle myself with the dog's leash and then you'll be sorry you tried to keep us apart.
By which you mean, okay, I'll pretend to think give the dog a boner is funny if you let me come to the dog park too.
By which you mean, I want a divorce and I'm running off with the dog.
Oi?
Oi.
How does this happen?
I don't know.
There has to be a better way to have a conversation.
By which you mean, maybe next time we should bark instead since talking always leads to fighting.
Okay.